3 under 2.
So it's turned out to be a wet day here in Queenstown, but nevertheless we're going to have a look around. So this is cool, this is the boiler. So we're just at the train station now, and this is an active train station. Like, people still take trains from these tracks out to places, which is cool. So that's a cafe in there. They've got a cool little mining monument down this way, which we're going to check out. Now, Queenstown is known for being a mining town. There's a river around here that actually runs amber due to all the mining that they did. So this is cool. This is all the different minerals and stuff in the area. And here are some of the actual rocks, which is really cool. Nice little monument here. And they've got information about all of them, which is cool. So a lot of information about the heritage of this town, which is really cool. They're obviously very proud. And it's a quiet little town. Like, nice and quaint, a lot of history, a lot of old buildings. So this is a really cool little monument. So I don't know if these guys are some founders or anything like that, but it runs. Oh, that's cool. A lot of mining equipment. And all the water runs from the top. And they've got like a little excavator here digging it out. That's really cool. Underground mining. Some copper ore. Really cool. So we've made it to the town of Strahan. So just a day later than we expected. We are supposed to be, or we were supposed to be staying in this place for 2 nights. So we're heading to the caravan park and spending the second night there. So the drive out of Queenstown was another hilly one. So you're ducking and weaving, a lot of S-bends, and it was like really foggy and also really wet. So after our car accident, we definitely took our time out of there. Couple things that people have told us before coming here about the roads and about stuff in Tasmania. So number one is the amount of roadkill that you see just around the place, and you know, can confirm, like, we've driven all the way up to Alice Springs, up through the centre of Australia, and we've also driven up and down the east coast, and this is by far the most place that we've seen roadkill. Like every 500 metres on the major highways, you see a lot of roadkill and stuff like that, which is a terrible thing to see, but you know, that's the reality of things. And also that there's cans and bottles and stuff all over the place, especially at public parking spots. And we have seen a lot of that as well. There's not a lot of trash cans or recycling around the place, I guess. And yeah, I don't know if it's tourists or locals, whoever, just stop somewhere, throw their bottles and cans out by the side of their car. I hear there are steep penalties for littering though, so if anyone sees you or whatever. We were also warned about when you're on those windy roads that a lot of cars will veer across the lines and into the other lane to cut the corners and stuff like that. Now, seeing that we've driven on a lot of those windy roads, we haven't seen much of any, maybe 1 or 2 cars, but not as much as what people have said. So that's a bonus there, especially when it's like wet and, you know, really windy roads. So we've only had to fuel up once so far, but looking at petrol prices here in Tasmania, seeing that it's off the mainland and it's only an island, it doesn't seem to be that much more expensive. I thought it would have been or could have been a bit more expensive, but we fueled up at, I think it was like $2.08 or something like that, which is comparable to the high side of what you'd see in South Australia or Adelaide at the moment. At the moment, it's sort of fluctuating between like $1.75 to $2.10. And here it's probably from $2 to $2.20. So not really that expensive, but we're keeping track of what fuel that we take into this camper, and we'll be able to give you a running total on that at the end of the trip. Something that's really dodgy here is they've got this piece of tape here covering the engine light. So from where I'm sitting, there's like a piece of black tape, and behind it you can see that there's the engine light. I only noticed that like literally like, you know, a day's driving when I'm just looking at like all the lights on the dash, and that's just really dodgy. I mean, I'm sure that everything works fine and everything like that, but the fact that they're just gone to the trouble of just sticking a sticker over it, a piece of black gaffer tape, I don't know, it just seems a bit dodgy to me. So right now Ellen's just ducking in the shop because we're just going to pick up a few things, and yeah, we're going to head to our campsite and get that all sorted and then have a look around the town, I guess. So here's the fire pit that we paid for last night, and we are here in our site. Got the annex all set up. Boys are running amok in the caravan.
I want to go toilet.
Yeah, we'll go, buddy. It's a little windy.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not an issue.
Okay.
But the beach path is just down there. Wow, we're really close to the beach. Very basic, but everything you need. It's clean, it's tidy. Surprisingly, there's no urinal, so that's interesting. So we've got a basketball ring, a bit broken, but that'll do. The laundry just through there. So we've got the laundry, 2 washers, 2 dryers, everything you need. Come on, bud. Here is kids' playground.
Oh, my
It's basic, but it's all you need. We've got the camp kitchen here. A few tables and chairs, a couple barbecues, sink, induction stoves. It's really cool. A lot better than what we've seen in some places. Alright, let's head back. So we did have somebody next to us there, but they've since moved, and now we've got this whole back section of these lots of sites all to ourselves. Ellen has picked up some firewood, so no matter how bad this weather is, we're having fire tonight.
And we didn't pay for it because they couldn't refund us for last night. They gave us the firewood for free.
Cool. So literally walking out of the caravan park There's some stuff down there, looks like some picnic areas. And here is the beach. I think it's a bay area. But yeah, this is really cool. Literally like 15 meters from where we are, and we're on the beach. This is cool. Wow. It looks beautiful. Looks very foggy, but beautiful. We might need to get the drone up.
Boys are collecting sticks for the fire, which is keeping them very busy while I cook dinner.
So we've got the boys hard at work collecting sticks. So although we have, this is our second crate of firewood, the weather has seemed to have cleared up. It's still spitting, but the fire is cranking, which is good. And I've got two little lads that are off in the scrub just collecting wet wood, but it keeps them busy and it keeps us fairly sane. So this is going good. Ellen's just inside getting dinner sorted. Not that we'll eat now, but once it's sorted she can just relax. Emily is just doing Emily things. And here's another one of the boys. Just collecting more wood. So the kids found this little mushroom here. We labelled it a looking mushroom because we didn't want them to touch it. But yeah, really nice, really beautiful. So tonight, the upstairs area is just all storage, and we've made the downstairs area one big bed, and we're all going to try and sleep in this here, all 5 of us. Yeah, we're going to give this a go. So we've literally just spent the last, I don't know, 2-3 hours just sitting by the bonfire and just relaxing and enjoying our time here in Strahan. And yeah, it's been a great night. Just literally just doing nothing. And the kids are ready for bed. I think after the day we've had, we're ready for bed. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching this video. And if you want to support the channel, click the like button below. And if you want to see even more content, check out our Instagram, which is 3__2.